Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
Please remember, as the holiday shopping season is getting into full swing, if you do any Amazon.com shopping in the US, UK, or anywhere in Europe, please remember to use the link at davidpakman.com. Go to davidpakman.com. On the right side of the website, there's a black banner that links to Amazon. Click it, then do your shopping, and you'll send 7% of your purchase back to the David Pakman Show. You can also become a David Pakman Show member, made possible in part by liberalbias.com. Who would you rather trust, Louis? Statistics and facts or conservative values?
What do you think?
I think conservative values.
Yeah, of course, David.
Absolutely. Find out more about Liberal Bias at liberalbias.com. Today's new member of the day, Scott Purroy. It's great to have Scott as a David Pakman Show member. A record month in November of new David Pakman Show members. Can we top it in December? Probably not. Or can we? Yes, we can. We'll see. Announce it in January.
All right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat Robertson, after years of Pat Robertson is basically nuts clips, I have a clip I'm going to play for you where Pat Robertson is calm, logical, and serious in a way, and is actually rejecting religious dogma in favor of science and logical thinking. Now, what did he say? He said the creationist idea that the earth is 6,000 years old is false, and we have to get away from this stuff. Take a listen. This is incredible. And by the way, I need to say this again. This is in response to one of these emails that came in to the Pat Robertson program, the 700 Club. These emails either have to be fake or have to be trolling. I just can't imagine these emails are for real. They'll read the email. Listen to this. This is gold.
He says, I have 3 teenage boys, and now 2 of them are questioning the Bible. This scares me. They tell me if the Bible is truth, then I should be able to reasonably explain the existence of dinosaurs. This is just one of many things they question. Even my husband is agreeing with them. How do I explain things to them that the Bible doesn't cover? I'm so afraid that they're walking away from God. My biggest fear is to not have my children and husband next to me in God's kingdom.
Okay, so if it's a real question, then wow. But if it's trolling or something else, then it's also really funny that they're falling for it. That being said, that's the question. Now here's Pat Robertson's answer.
I know people are probably trying to lynch me when I say this, but Bishop Ussher, God bless him, wasn't inspired by the Lord when he said it all took 6,000 years. It just didn't. And you go back in time, you've got radiocarbon dating, you've got all these things, and you've got the carcasses of dinosaurs frozen in time out in the Dakotas. You know, they got Sioux, that big, what was it? You know, the fierce one. I'm sorry.
Is it a Tyrannosaurus?
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I don't know if this one had a female name like Susie or something, but anyhow, they're out there. And so there was a time that these giant reptiles were on the earth, and it was before the time of the Bible.
Yeah.
So don't try to cover it up and make like everything was 6,000 years. That's not the Bible. That's Bishop Ussher.
There you go. Okay, so a little bit of a weird explanation, but at least he's admitting it, right?
You know what? I mean, he's still basically trying to usher, if you will, his religion into newer times by saying, listen, you can have the Bible and scientific research. I mean, we can't refute what is obvious, but we can still read the Bible.
It's really, really weird when Pat Robertson becomes the voice of reason, though, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Even for a fraction of a second, it's odd.
Oh, hey, I'm glad, because he probably just convinced 200,000 people that radiocarbon dating and science are real things.
How did Noah keep the Tyrannosaurus from eating all of the small animals on Noah's Ark? That's my question.
Well, according to Pat Robertson, you don't have to ask that question.
Yeah, it's not relevant. Yeah.